I can say it anywhere. I am not a fan of this government. But that does not remove the fact that I am a Nigerian. And this government is the constituted authority as of today to rule the country. Okay? So if I have any grouse against the government, I should be able to say it the way it is without any element of animosity. I don't know whether you understand. Without any sense of animosity. Because the moment I allow subjectivity, animosity, and all that to be embedded in my presentation, then there's going to be crisis. Okay? There's going to be crisis. For instance, I was discussing with somebody behind the scene. We're talking about consumer price index, the CPI, as vis-a-vis inflationary rates. Okay? The Bureau of Statistics is saying, inflationary rate is dropping. I say, it's a wrong, to me, it's a wrong figure. They are lying. Because if you go to the market,
yeah, it doesn't reflect.
It doesn't reflect the market.
The price of
how much is it? How much is a Congo of beans now? Ordinary beans. Gari. Epo pupa. What do they call epo pupa? Palm oil. Ororo. Do you understand? Go to Yalamala. You see how much, I mean, the wrap of amala now and the wrap of a panedian, so small. And you are telling me that if your rate is coming, I say, no, they are lying. They are lying. But because I am coming from a background of the figures being given and what is happening on the streets, I'm saying the truth. There's no way anybody will tell me that what I'm saying is not right. So what I'm now saying is, when we have a grouse against the government, don't let us lace it with personal interest. Those that are concerned, knows what I'm talking about too. There are some listeners that they know. Don't lace it with personal interest. Okay? If we are saying we want to end something, this is where we are going. I want to say, don't put this cup in this place again. Okay, you are not saying, okay, no problem, Dr. Dayo. I will not put it there again. But what are your suggestions? What are we going to put there? Because we cannot leave this table empty. If truly I'm so more concerned about this cup, then I will give you an option. I don't know whether you understand. Then I will give you an option. Then you yourself will know, but oh, what this man is saying is right. Let us also look at it. Let us also try this. That is what.
Dr. Dayo, you started well by asking if the leaked report that's already in the public domain is the same as the one someone threatened he would make public. Okay, right now, already we have conflicting figures as to the number of those who lost their lives. We had the report has like 9.
Yeah, and 3 not confirmed already.
Okay, now the leaked reports we gathered has 48. So with this conflicting figures, we still expect more of the differences, you know, more of the differences between these two, the leaked one and the one probably the government might, you know, produce at the end of the day. What do we expect?
If I answer that question, you started your question by saying I started well, by saying this, that. Have I deviated from that wellness?
No, not at all.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Because I want to know if I'm not on track so that I can quickly come back on track. Now, you see, my own being is not about the number of people that died. The question is, people died.
Okay.
Either 1 or 2 or 10, people died. Even even if it, why should we even allow one to die? Why should we even allow one to die? Is it worth it? Who are the people that killed that one person? Who?
And why?
And why? Don't they have right to protest? What does our constitution says as regards protest? 2, what are the ingredients of democracy that makes it to be democracy? Okay? So these are the things, for me, I looked at. So what do we do so that people will not be dying from protest again? What do we do? Because either anybody likes it or not, when a particular government is in power, there will definitely be an opposition. And like somebody said, one of the earlier philosophers said, he said, human wants are insatiable. Inasmuch as human wants are insatiable, there is no way you will have a perfect government in place. Even in America. Even during Obama, that was widely acclaimed. There are some of his policies that the House of Reps protested against. Obamacare.
Which
Obamacare.
Trump eventually...
Do you understand? Yeah. Which Trump eventually brought up. Yeah. And when Trump now brought it up, some people were happy. But see, that same Trump was being castigated on another thing. All right? The same thing. Look at former Prime Minister of the UK. When they were talking about Brexit, it made her to resign. This one that now came in, to what extent has he been able to satisfy everybody as regards the policy of Brexit? So what I'm saying is, as much as a government is in position, there definitely be an opposition. And to that extent, also because human wants are insatiable, there is no government that will be in place that will satisfy them. So in democracy, there is bound to be protest. But now, that protest, how are you able to manage it? What are the standards? Both national standard and international standard to manage protest.
Dr. Dayo, before when that happened initially, the Information Minister Lai Mohammed came up to say that the report from, I remember when...
What's the name of the Information Minister?
Lai Mohammed. Well, he came up to say that there was no death, that in the international body, they were lying, so to say, in quotes now.
Lying and lying.
But now there has been a report that claimed at least persons died. So I know reading through this yesterday, I saw somewhere someone commented that this man should resign or he owes Nigeria an apology. Until now,
Huriwa.
Yeah, until now we've not. That's not even for Huriwa. Someone else commented. I know Huriwa mentioned that he should resign, but now until now, we've not had anything from this person who is supposed to be in government. I understand that there cannot be a perfect government, but don't you coming up to say for something as delicate as that the international body, their reports were false, and now there's another report from your own person saying that people died. Don't you think that
I will say this, but I will not interpret it. It's only those that understand it that will be able to enjoy the onions and the salt. In Yoruba, they always say "Oruko ni roni." But I won't interpret it. If Lai Mohammed should come out and say people did not die, on what basis was he saying it? That's number one. On what basis? Between you and me, he might be having basis at that time. Okay? But now, there was a panel of inquiry. Okay? Panel of inquiry, and of which the federal government is aware of. We, the Senate, supported. The House of Reps supported. And all houses of assembly supported. And they have now found out that what he said at that time, he was lying.
As an information minister.
As an information minister, he's supposed to resign. Within a minute, he's supposed to resign.
But no such thing has ever happened anywhere in Africa.
But I'm saying, Ogalai, please
resign
for giving us a wrong information at that time, at that point in time. And the panel of inquiry had come out to say, man, you are not worthy of that position for not giving us the correct information as the information officer of the country. I beg, sir, resign. Let us see you back. Go back to Kwara State.
We have very little or no time now left.
Aside, there's what we call leadership responsibility. Until today, that is why I will always respect IBB, no matter what he has done.
Okay, now.
Sorry, sir, let me finish this. During that June 12th, he said, I will not say anything as regards June 12th. I will not say this is the role of this person, this is the role. But because I was the president there, I want to take responsibility. And the true responsibility today. So also, the governor of Lagos State should also take responsibility.
All right, Dr. Dayo.
As regards what happened during October 2020.
Yeah.
He should also take responsibility.
All right. Very, very quickly, very briefly too. What lessons can we learn from the EndSars protests? The
lesson is, I've said it initially. People should open their head and put on the fluorescent so that we can see very well that the politicians are playing with the lives of we the people. And we have to tell them they should stop it. Enough is enough. We can see behind, because we know that legbe tó ń jó lójú omi nǹkan kan lùlù fún lábẹ́ odò. That fly that dances on top of water, something is underneath the water that is drumming for it. It cannot just be dancing like that.
That's the dragonfly.
Thank you
very much.
So much, Dr. Dayo Kayode. That was an interesting one there with Dr. Dayo Kayode, the political technocrat himself.